blurbs. And today I want to talk a little bit about grading companies, the different scales. I saw Beckett out this week at the Mint Collection, Mint Collective, and they were like, hey, 4 9.5s equals a 10, and then 10 pristine, and whole new grading scale. Basically got public backlash and changed it. So way to go, Twitter. You bullied Beckett into not doing anything. And then if you're over at Beckett, like, what's even happening? I personally subbed a bunch of Pokemon cards to SGC and PSA. I got absolutely hammered on the SGC. I mean, 6s and 7s across the board, losing my money. Basically, like, here, Claire, my daughter, have these, have fun, show off to your friends, because I'm not even reselling this. Like, what is even happening? PSA was awesome. I got a whole bunch of just cards, sports cards in that SGC and PSA right now. Not LJs like me personally, Chris. And excited to see what to come back at. But LJs has 576 first edition Pokemon cards at PSA. I can't wait to get those back. But my opinion on the grading is PSA is the Rolls Royce. It's the one you want. It's the one with the resale value. It is the one that people want to buy from you. It's the one you want in your collection. SGC Tuxedo looks really nice. I got a black, I think it's out of 71, Danny Mandic. Back when he was on the White Sox, put it in a tuxedo. It's not even like worth money, but it's super cool to look at for what, the $8 you pay to get it. And their turnaround time is unbelievable. Like, out of my hands, back within like a week and a half. So if you have a product and you're ripping that day, you can literally rip, send to SGC, have it back, be the first ones to have it back, and then have it on the market. That's what we do at LJ's, is we rip product. Then we decide, hey, we've got super high-end Kenny Pickett autographs, sending those off to PSA Express. We've got low-end George Pickens autos, but you know what? Nobody else has them at SGC. We're sending them to SGC today. They look good. We already looked them over because we have a process here. We get them back. We're the first ones to sell them. You know who's setting the market? We are. What you got to be is you got to be the first ones to do something. Now, CGC, we're starting to get into grading with them. We have a bunch of video games we just sent out, some magazines. Not real sure with the Pokemon what we're going to do, continue with PSA or maybe SGC. Sports cards at LJ's, it's mainly SGC and PSA. We don't really do Beckett much. I mean, maybe the thicker cards, because I feel like they have different, each company has different standards. Some companies want it to be more centered. Some companies worry about edges more. Some companies worry about corners more. So like, just figure out what the companies want. Like, yeah, I've got that information, but I can't share that right here at 3 minutes in. So that's super exciting. HGA, not really a fan. Know some good people over there. The new forensic grading, like, there's 15 different grading companies, and is any of them really going to battle PSA, SGC, or Beckett, or CGC? Like, come on. Like, no, you're not. Like, who's going to be the first one to the AI who actually matters? It's probably going to be PSA or SGC, because they've got the money to just go out and buy it from somebody. If a startup company truly has the ability to do what they want to do, why are they not buying it? Go buy it. So that's one thing to talk about today. The other thing to talk about is buy it now versus auctions on eBay. Obviously, auctions are a little easier to put up. You just, put your information in, need a little SEO so that it comes up. Takes a little longer, but you're just auctioning the card, kind of wanting to get rid of it. The buy it now is you got to go look up comps. What's this card going for? Is it $49.99? Hey, do I want $49.99, or would I accept $45.99? If I'm gonna be the lowest one out there and you're looking for a Brock Purdy for $45.99, whole bunch of them for $50, do I want to take that $5 hit to sell it right now? Or maybe the price goes down in 2 weeks and it's $45. Maybe I get that $50 now. Like, those are some questions you got to ask yourself. For the auctions, it's super scary. Like, I sold a Tristan Cassis Bowman Gold PSA 9. I got $4.99 out of it on auction. I mean, that was like $100-some card. So the buy it nows, if you put your work in, you're gonna make more money. It's just how it is. The auctions, you can put them up quicker. if you're putting the same information in for, you know, the SEO and for the search engine so people can find your cards. But if you want to actually make more money, buy it now. If you want to just get rid of stuff and push it out the door, rinse, repeat, hey, I'll take $2-3, I'll take whatever I can get for this. Auctions is your way to go. I mean, is there really any wrong way to sell cards? Why don't you go to Twitter? Why don't you go to Instagram? Why don't you go to Mercari, Facebook Marketplace? Hey, you could go to a card show. I went to a card show over the weekend with my daughter, had an absolute blast. Met my buddy Tyler there. And she met up with like 2 other little girls who like Pokemon. And they were trading Pokemon cards. And me and her dad were talking like, you know, I don't really know the values of this. He's like, I don't either. If you win, whatever. If I win, whatever. You know, the girls are just having fun trading cards. And that's what it was all about to me, man. Just looking around for 2.5 hours, my buddy Tyler, watching my daughter run around trying to make deals. Like the state of the hobby is good. State of the hobby is great. The next generation is there. They want to learn. They want to play. They love cards. And, you know, baseball season is upon us. Opening day was last week. Baseball cards are back. Did they ever go anywhere? No. But Topps is cutting down on some of their products. The big league cards now have social media influencers. Card Collector 2's got one. Jeff Wilson's got one. Some of the others. These Mike Trout fishing cards. I think cards are becoming more fun. I mean, we'll see in a couple years what happens with Fanatics, but for now, I'm enjoying the ride. We're 7 minutes in. That's kind of 7 to 10 is where we're going now for this solo show. Talked a little bit about grading. Talked a little bit about eBay. Talked a little bit about card shows. Join me maybe this Thursday, maybe not, on the YouTube. It's LJ's Card Lounge. As always, you can find us on Spotify. We're going to start doing, hopefully, a couple more shows a week. And if you're still listening, appreciate it. Just thank you.